Hi, if you're a busy professional and notice that sometimes stress or anxiety interrupts your day, keep watching. I want to share three different tools that you can do just about anytime, anywhere to help you reduce stress and anxiety and improve your mood, your focus, your energy, and your productivity. These are three simple things that can be done in a minute or less. And what we're going to do today is do a self assessment and just check in and how you're feeling. And then we'll actually do the tool together. And then you'll check in again and see if anything is helpful. So the goal is that by the end of this time, you'll have at least one thing that feels helpful for you that you can integrate into your life to help you reduce stress and anxiety when you need it. All right, let's get started. We are going to start with this self assessment. You're going to assess three different areas. The first one is pain, physical pain. You're going to check in on a scale of 1 to 10. How much physical pain are you feeling? Are you noticing right now in this moment? And then we'll check in again with mind chatter. How present do you feel in the moment? And then stress. How stressed out or anxious do you feel in the moment? We'll do that after every tool, after every practice that we do together. So you can write down your number if you like on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 is the most physical pain you've ever felt. 1 is the least. Where are you now? Giving yourself a number, this judgment free awareness that we're practicing here together now. And then mind chatter. 10 is like you have a million different thoughts swirling around in your head. 1 is that you feel really present and grounded. And then the third one, 10 for stress, like most stress you've ever felt. And 1 is that you feel really calm. So on a scale of 1 to 10, give yourself numbers for all of those. And then we are going to get started with our first one, which is breathing, right? So we breathe all the time and we're going to breathe intentionally now. So we'll start with our hands on the belly. Relax your shoulders down away from the ears. Start breathing and noticing the way that your belly moves. If you want to close your eyes, you can. I'm not going to be doing anything that you need to look at, or you can keep them open, your choice. Breathing all the way in, all the way out. Notice the movement in your belly. And then you're going to breathe at your own pace and you're going to say the words to yourself. Inhaling, belly rising and expanding. Exhaling, belly softening and releasing. Inhaling, belly rising and expanding. Exhaling, belly softening and releasing. So you're going to say the words to yourself, breathing and feeling into the words, right? Feel the way your belly rises and expands. Feel the way your belly, your body softens and releases every breath. So keep that going, just a few more rounds and see if you can slow the words down, slow your breathing down. Inhaling, belly rising and expanding. Exhaling, belly softening and releasing. One more time, and then check in and notice on a scale of 1 to 10, physical pain. Did anything shift for you? On a scale of 1 to 10, mind chatter. Do you feel any more present or connected now? And then on a scale of 1 to 10, stress. Did anything shift for you? So, some things to note. The numbers don't have to go down. Sometimes numbers go up. That's okay. Sometimes they go up because something we're doing is just uncomfortable for us, but sometimes they go up because we're actually aware of what's happening and what's present in our body. But maybe there was something that felt helpful for you about that practice. This is one that can be really helpful at night if you're having trouble sleeping, or maybe you have lots of swirling thoughts or you feel anxiety when you're going to bed, right? You can just place your hands on your belly and say the words to yourself. You can say it in between meetings. You can do it without having your hands on your belly, especially if you're somewhere where maybe it's a little weird to just all of a sudden put your hands on your belly. You can just say the words to yourself or even just feel the rising and expanding, and then the softening and the releasing. So that's tool number one, breathing, saying words to ourselves, maybe having your hands on your belly. Take a deep breath now. We're going to do the second one with our hands. So I'm putting my hands on or my hands are up, my elbows are on my desk. You can just have your hands up like this if you like. And we're saying the words to ourselves. I am here now. And then as we say the words, we're going to bring our pointer and thumb together, our middle and thumb, our ring finger and thumb, pinky and thumb, and then we're going to go backwards the other way. Pinky, ring, middle, pointer. So putting it together, I am here now, and then going the opposite way. I am here now, and then adding the breath. On the inhale, we go one way. I am here now, and then the exhale, we go the other way. I am here now. So do it a couple times on your own breath. Notice the way it feels for your fingers to touch your thumb. Remember, you end with the pointer and then do it again, and then you end with the pinky and then do it again. You're saying the words, I am here now. You get distracted by something, that's okay. Notice it and come back. Come back to the beginning of a breath. Come back to the beginning of the movement with the hands. Come back to the beginning of the statement, I am here now. So let's go a couple more times. And when you're done with that last one, I'll relax the hands, say the words. Just focus on the breathing. Notice what it feels like to just say the words and breathe. I am here now. And then check in and notice 1 to 10 physical pain. Did anything shift for you? 1 to 10 mind chatter, 1 to 10 stress or anxiety. So when we are really in our thoughts and when we are maybe feeling stressed about things, saying a statement can be helpful to bring us back into the present moment. Focusing on our breath can be helpful. Giving ourselves something else to do can be helpful. And so it can feel pretty powerful when we put all of these things together for some people sometimes, right? Or you might notice, hey, I like it without the hands. That felt really good for me. Or you might say, I really enjoy just focusing on my breathing. That's something that I can do anytime, anywhere, right? I can do that when I'm driving. You can't do this while you're driving because your hands need to be on the wheel, but we can do the other parts of it, right? So it's an opportunity to just practice a tool and see if it helps. And maybe it didn't feel great today, but you're like, you know what? It was just new and I'm always uncomfortable with new stuff and I'm going to try it again at another time. It's about practicing and being intentional with our choices. What are the things that we're doing? Is there any harm that can come from this? Yeah. For most of us, no, right? Like this isn't going to create harm. It's not going to create harm to breathe in and out deeply. It's not going to create harm to say the words to ourselves, I am here now. Right? But sometimes there's other things that we do when we're feeling stressed or anxious that actually could cause harm for us. So, giving ourselves permission to practice new tools, to test them out, to experiment, especially the ones that we know are not going to cause us harm. Practicing self compassion, practicing self kindness with ourselves, right? Take a deep breath right now and just check in and notice how you're feeling. So we did two, one breathing with our hands on our belly, one breathing with the movement with our hands, saying the words. And now we're going to do one more, gratitude. So when I talk about gratitude, if I ask somebody what's grateful, go ahead, think of what are you grateful for right now? See what comes up for you. Right? Sometimes it's the basic, like, oh, I'm grateful for my family or my friends or my house or my job or those things. Yes. Great. I'm glad you are grateful for those things. Whatever things that came up for you, I'm glad you're grateful for them. And I'm inviting you to now practice present moment awareness and present moment gratitude by taking a deep breath and noticing in this moment, what are you grateful for that is supporting you in this moment? So for me, that could be, I am really grateful for this chair that is supporting me as I am sitting here at my desk. I am really grateful for internet at my desk. I'm grateful for this ring lighting that is brightening up my screen right now because it's cloudy and rainy outside and it's not very bright out. Right? So, what are the specific things in this moment that you're grateful for? I'm sitting at home at my desk on a weekend, and my whole family is home, and I'm grateful that they are being quiet so I can record content. What specifically are you grateful for? Right? If we have these broad things that feel easy for us, I'm grateful for this person or my family, my house. Go into it a little bit more right now in this moment. What about a specific person are you grateful for? What about your home or your job or whatever other thing feels easy to just say I'm grateful for? As we practice present moment gratitude. Hey. And while you're doing that, while you're practicing this present moment gratitude, also practice breathing deeply and feeling gratitude. How does it feel to be supported by the things and the people that are supporting you right now? Feel into that gratitude. Notice what gratitude feels like, and can you expand it out even more? Other things are you grateful for in this moment? What are you grateful for in this moment? And this is a tool of intentional gratitude, present moment gratitude. And right now, in this moment, 1 to 10 physical pain, where are you now? What do you notice? 1 to 10 mind chatter, how present do you feel? Do you feel any more grounded, connected? And then 1 to 10 stress. How stressed do you feel? What do you notice? Then think about this practice that we did, the last two practices that we did. Were any of them helpful at all? Are any of them tools that maybe you've done before and you just enjoyed practicing them again? Or maybe you've done before and it felt different today. Maybe there's something that you can take with you into your day. You say, you know what, I'm going to be more intentional about doing this thing. Before every meeting, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths. Or when I notice that I'm getting dysregulated or feeling stressed out or anxious about something, I am gonna just do this. Right? I have clients that tell me, hey, I do this when I'm in the line at the grocery store, when I'm in a meeting. And I just start doing this because it helps me remember my capacity to feel present, connected, safe. Take a deep breath. Hopefully, there was at least one thing that felt helpful about these tools that we practiced today. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for spending your time watching this, listening to me. I know there's lots of other things that you could be doing, so I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope it was helpful. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you remember that you are worthy, you are enough, and you're here for a reason. Thanks. Bye.